welcome to my channel. I have came to another video. Today I will talk about serpae tetra as I have told you in the previous video. So this was introduced. What is serpae tetra? Serpae tetra is a fish which belongs to the tetra family. Its scientific name is Hyphesobrycon equus or H. equus. It inhabits the Amazon River in South America and like slow to medium moving water. As you can see, I have just here used an hang on back filter which has a moderate flow and just air pump filter which does not give much flow. You must not use power filter or force power filters because they create a lot of force and the serpae tetra would not be able to handle that and it will give them stress. Also, the filtration also does not happens in that. You may use canister filter, but the flow must be reduced. Now, what is the water parameters for serpae tetra? First of all, we must use dechlorinated water, dechlorinated water with free of ammonia, nitrates. First of all, there may be a little bit of nitrites, but nitrates and ammonia must be zero for them to survive, become healthy. Now the water, the DGH which must be 8 to 12 water, and the hardness water must be soft, and the pH must be acidic, about 6 to 8. It can be, the range is wide. It provides a wide range, about 6 to 8. See, here my pH is about 7, here my is 7.5. Then it's a bit hard water. It is okay. However, if it is much hard, then it's a matter of precaution. The serpae tetra tank size. Serpae tetra can be kept in a tank of from 1.5 feet. 1.5 feet. We must not keep them in 1 feet. 1 feet cube. It must start. We can keep about 6 serpae tetra in 1 feet cube, but I do not recommend that. We recommend minimum, a tank of minimum 2 feet. Minimum recommendation is 2 feet. Serpae tetra grows to about 2 inches long, and so it must be 2 feet minimum. And we can keep about 10 serpae tetras in 2 feet tank, about 10. And we also keep that. We should not keep less than 6. Here I have kept 6 because they are schooling fish, and keeping less than 6 would disrupt their schooling behavior and they would also get stressed, much more stressed. Now serpae tetra, what does serpae tetra looks like? You can see here that it is a black dot like structure, and this dorsal fins are black with whitish tinge and a reddish body and a reddish tail. As the more the quality of the water, the more good water you will provide, the more red the serpae tetra will look like. It is a measure. It is an important measure of your water quality. As the water becomes poor quality, its color will be paler. Now we can also see here the serpae tetras are healthy, and I've said about already our tank size. Now the serpae tetra also as a feeding habits, I will say about serpae tetra. Serpae tetra can eat anything from small pellets, daphnia, bloodworms, tubifex worms, to peas, carrot, lettuce, etc. And I will tell you in the next video I shall give a video about how to make cheap food, DIY homemade food at home. So the serpae tetra can eat anything. I give them some bloodworms, daphnia, tubifex, and also the live fish food. You can also give them all this food. The serpae tetra is hardy. However, it needs a little bit of care. Water should be stable. They should be kept in a properly cycled tank. Now, what is their habitat? Serpae tetra lives in a lush planted with tall grass, water grasses. So here you can see as I've kept a vallis area. tall grass-like structure, and they are very happy. They are very doing fine. You must give them a planted tank. You must not keep them in bare bottom tank. Then they are not be they may survive, but they will not be able to survive happily. Overall, the serpent is a fish which not beginners. It's not a beginner fish. I will not recommend them for beginners. It must be used by the little bit experienced people because it needs care. How can you identify male and female in serpentitras? A serpentitra female is much paler and more rounder body. Identification is not much there to be identified. However, you can see the body of female is more pale. The reddish color is more in male, and you can see that the black end of the tip of the fin will be more in males, and the male will have a slender body, female will have a roundish body. However, they must be adults to note that they can't be noted here. As you can see, I think that is a female. This much, this tetra is gone. I think that is a female. They must be more roundish, the body must be more round. Also, serpentitra has a disadvantage. They are voracious fin nippers. They nip the fins of other tetras and other serpentetras and even their kind. This is due to also this is means this is not due to any aggression. They are not at all aggressive. It is due to they will do it the first few days, and also when the first few days after being kept in a tank. This is because it needs a time for establishing a pecking order, establishing a hierarchy. It needs some time. So you can't, so it nips the fins. Also, you can't keep long finned fish on serpentitra tanks because it may nip the fins of that fishes like betta fish, guppy fish. And they also, however, you can stop this by providing them a large tank and keeping more serpentitra. Also, serpentitra is partially solitary and partially schooling. They need some space for themselves and then they will school. This is an important phenomenon for serpentitras. Overall, serpentitra is an easy fish to keep, and I recommend it to keep. However, you must be a little bit experienced. Almost 1.5 years you are in the hobby, then you can keep serpentitras. You must the knowledge. I have done this in a very low cost tank. However, the healthy. I will show you how gradually. The next I am saying in the next video I will show how to make DIY homemade food. Please be with us. Please in the comment please tell us if there is any queries or if I have told me wrong. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you.